Hi there, friends. Especially want to welcome the Mike and Tim Show viewers. Unfortunately, the Mike and Tim show has been canceled due to vulgarity and borderline patheticness. We're going to be watching the grass grow.
It's an exciting new program.
Watching the grass grow. 12 hours a day. You'll want to join us, and we're going to watch the grass grow. We're going to be measuring blades of grass.
It's really exciting.
Here in this lawn here behind us, behind Bert and I, we got here a lawn where every blade of grass, I feel like I got a piece of grass growing out of my nose, Bert.
Yeah. No, that's all right there. That's all right. That's right.
I'm your co-host, Tom Gently, here with my co-host, Bert Duckers.
Bert Duckley, I'm the expert on growing grass.
We got a lot of fun things here. This is a brand new lawn that we're going to be monitoring and watching the grass grow on.
It's exciting.
We're going to be sitting here for 12 hours a day in, day out.
7 days a week.
7 days a week. Unless it's
grass
raining really bad. Well, even if it rains, we'll probably be here. We'll be measuring the grass.
If you need to have your grass measured, you can hire us to come over and measure your grass. That's an exciting program.
Something's happening.
That's something new. Maybe it's an earthquake.
What is this?
Maybe the grass is growing a lot faster than we thought. Could be.
All right.
Okay.
Kick us out of those guys are out of
here.
All right. You know what time it is?
It's time for
the Mike and Tim Show. Hey, and here we are.
Hey,
are we?
Yeah,
I think we are.
Yeah, we've been here for so long that I'm not exactly sure whether we're here or not. But hey, welcome to the Mike and Tim Show. This is our June show, is it not? Is that correct?
Yeah, this is the show for June, and
how many shows have we done so far now?
This is show number 4.
Oh, cool! Yes.
Yeah, pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's
most
really
of and actually, it's probably a shock to everybody else too. Like, holy shit, really?
They've lasted that long? My God!
Well, exactly.
What are they, stupid or something?
Well,
are they on?
They think they know the answer to that question already.
You know what the deal is? They've been on for so long that the guys who play Mike and Tim don't really realize that they're actually on. That's what I heard. Yeah, that's it.
You heard that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
All right.
That's what they said, yeah. We've had some viewers out there who have actually said that they don't know who we are. So therefore, we have to be on every third Saturday, except for July, when we are taking a hiatus in July.
Yep, we're going to take July off, and we'll be back though in August.
Yep.
And we'll have a few probably little things we might release.
New little bits we'll put up.
And there may be some stuff from Tim's hiker shindig.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
as well. So all you hiker type people out there, just check out the website. You'll see something at some point.
And it could be you could be live.
That's kind of vague, isn't it? You'll see something at some point.
It could be live. The show actually could
maybe.
be live.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not promising.
Yeah, you never know.
We will occasionally occasionally take it a hiatus so we can maintain this high level of
low level, high level of
broadcast excellence. And,
that's intelligent sounding.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, did we have a comment? You mentioned we had a comment from one of the viewers. Something we were pathetic.
Yeah, one of our viewers very kindly informed us that we are only borderline pathetic.
Well, we need to be totally pathetic.
Well, I don't know about that. I thought we already were. So when he told me this,
There's nothing new.
I was impressed. I was like, oh, yeah,
thank you very much.
We're doing better than we thought.
Yes.
I couldn't wait to brag about it.
I mean, why not be just absolutely pathetic? Isn't there different levels of patheticness?
This person deleted the comment.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, but of course it had emailed to me because I have it set up to forward them to my email.
Right, exactly.
This is on Reddit for those who don't know.
Reddit? What's Reddit?
Reddit is one of those services which is a little bit like Facebook, but it really isn't like Facebook. Well, it's just it's a site where you can share links, pictures, videos. You can talk about whatever. They have all kinds of groups and what they call subreddits.
Oh, subreddits?
Yeah, and they all have lots of rules and stuff. And one of the things that I like to do is, not purposely, I almost said purposely, sometimes purposely, I upload some of our stuff to sites that you're not supposed to upload video to. And
you might get in trouble for that now.
I got a nasty email.
Oh, very good.
And I wrote back and said, I'm unstoppable. You can't stop me.
They call me.
So they're thinking,
Mike and Tim, it's unstoppable.
These guys really are nuts. Anyway, so what I did was I posted the note from this guy out with his username, onto the general forum so everybody could see it.
Yeah, because, he's just super opinionated.
And I let him know that we appreciated his feedback.
Absolutely.
Tell your friends is what I told him.
Yeah. Hey, if he thinks we're pathetic, everybody does. Then we'll be like on the top of the list of the pathetics.
Well, everybody's going to turn in and they're going to go, holy cow, I had heard these guys were pathetic, but they're obviously only borderline pathetic. So, I mean, the entertainment value, in my way, mathematically, it's like at least 50% more.
Yeah, I would agree, absolutely.
It's kind of like that expectation, like if...
yeah, you're just going to get a little bit of expectation, but you get the borderline pathetic and it goes way up.
You know how sometimes... like a person, if they're wearing a uniform or if they're dressed nice, they seem to be more professional. Right. Like if you didn't know a lawyer and you went to a lawyer and he was dressed like a hippie, maybe you might think, geez, this guy knows what he's doing. You know. But so this is kind of like a suit and tie for us.
Right. Exactly. So that borderline pathetic means that I've got a suit and tie underneath this old jacket here.
I have a feeling this person might be sorry they bothered to comment.
Yeah, absolutely, because we're going to be all over them for years.
I also thank them for their good spelling and punctuation.
Oh, very nice, yes.
Nice grammar.
Oh,
you don't often see that in hate mail.
Oh, yeah. Did you notice we put this up right on the interstate? Their whole name, number, everything, the borderline pathetic thing.
Did
we?
Yeah,
we rented one of those things, those Geico things you can rent when you go to pay your money. When you go across like an interstate highway and you got to pay a toll. Well, we put one up there. It says borderline pathetic. That's our new thing. Borderline pathetic.
What Geico thing are you talking about?
Well, you go pay money at like you got to go across a bridge, and there's a Geico ad there. They took the Geico ads down, and they put borderline pathetic, Mike and Tim, along with this guy's email.
All right, so coming up tonight also, Psychic Bob is going to stop by.
Oh, okay, all right.
What's in the news today is. Trump and Putin and what's going on there, if anything's going on.
Putin's doing Trump.
And even, what's that guy? Who's that guy?
Who's that guy?
Oliver Stone is interviewing, got the big interview with Putin on Showtime.
Yeah, Oliver Stone.
So Psychic Bob's going to try again to...
interview?
No.
Hook up?
He's going to see if he can see what's going on.
Oh, very good. His comments, is that what you're talking about?
We got him as requested, he already has his official iced tea here waiting for him, so he can manage his, his full spooky psychic powers.
Yeah, spoofs. Well, yeah, it's a good idea.
Because the one time that we didn't have any iced tea for him.
Oh, then he got mad. He got mad. He left. He left the whole studio.
I don't think he got mad.
He kind of huffed out.
Well, he was disappointed because he couldn't. He couldn't perform.
He couldn't get his spooky psychic up.
Spooky up.
Yeah, spooky up. Yeah.
Maybe he needed. Well, never mind. Anyway. So.
Yeah, but you don't get your spooky up, baby. It ain't gonna happen.
So what else is going on is we're gonna have a beer review. For this particular beer here, which I will now pick up and show. Oh. Angry Orchard.
Very good beer.
Foolishly on this company's part, they have never heard of us and are not sponsoring this review in any way.
Because we're doing it anyway, and because we are beer connoisseurs from way back.
Well, we are benevolent broadcasters.
Oh, I like that.
I'm going to peer over my glasses so I can read what it says here.
Don't drink this if you're pregnant and you plan to have 14
Sometimes
kids.
I don't know why I even wear these anymore.
Read that off there, would you, Mike? Maybe see what does it says? While drinking this beer, do not use condoms. Wait a minute. Do not drink with your girlfriend while drinking this beer because you may produce large quantities of strange children.
Well, I'll read it later since you won't stop talking.
If your children look like an apple after drinking this beer 6 months later, that means you've got a severe problem.
So you've already had one. So all right.
No, I'm only.
The Tim Express has already been unleashed.
I'm only drunk. It's only half of the bottle.
Well, it's about to be unleashed.
Well, no, because if I go to the bottom of this, it's going to be full bore on here of
there we go.
Absolute lunacy and silliness.
So one of the things we've been doing too lately is
rehab.
Tim, yeah.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Finish my sentence.
Oh, go right ahead.
We've been doing some of your hiker videos.
Oh, yeah.
For the hiker people who are into that hiker thing.
Not hiker thing, baby.
There's a few of them up there, and they've been doing really well, actually.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we've been doing a little bit of reviews about some of the hiking Appalachian Trails type stuff, and those are a little more on the serious side, but then again, we got some funny stuff about that also.
I want to say hi to my friend Mike DeBrango, who is probably listening tonight.
Hello, Mike. This beer's for you.
I told him, I said, well, if you have absolutely nothing better to do, Mike and Tim show is more fun than doing nothing.
Yeah, exactly, because we are, just borderline pathetic.
It's kind of certified now.
Oh, certified.
It's official.
Borderline. Oh, is it?
It's official.
Where did we get that? We should have a thing on the back here that says borderline pathetic certified.
That's not a bad idea. Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah. I mean, that's from one of our viewers, and we should really emphasize that.
Just keep rubbing into this guy, and he'll just wish he had never bothered to send that
We could have it on our T-shirts. Borderline pathetic.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, let's rub this in. Boy, yeah. You have let's rub this in. My T-shirts will say borderline pathetic. You'll have an arrow on your T-shirt pointing over to my T-shirt, and yeah.
Well, we love our fans, and we just want to say thanks. And all right. So what else is going on? Something else. Well, we're going to be looking at the news, funny news and stuff, and other things, and some different stuff.
I got another topic.
Something I had no idea.
I got another topic.
All right, go ahead.
Well, how about this? The number of dead people that it takes to be run over before they put up stop signs. I mean, that's pretty exciting. Could you imagine that? You're driving down the road and they put up a sign. The reason the speed limits have not gone down here on this particular road is because we haven't run over anybody yet.
Is that something that happens a lot? Is it dead people get run over?
Yeah, dead people get run over.
What are they doing in the road? Aren't they?
Oh, it's live people getting run over.
Is this some kind of provision made for them?
Yeah, it's right next to the cemetery.
We're just throwing them out in the streets now?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, they're right out there. Okay, the next 5 of you haven't been buried yet, out on the road. Then they drop down. Then they drop the speed limits down. I can see the Board of Transportation is having a conversation. What we're going to do here, due to the basic fact that the speed limit is 55 miles an hour, and it's way too fast for the particular situation. But we haven't killed anybody. No one's been dead. No, we haven't run over anybody yet. Therefore, we're going to jack the speed limit up to 75.
No one's been dead yet.
No. Yeah. We jack it up to 75. We kill a bunch of people. And then we can drop it down to 40.
How did we get on this?
I don't have the slightest idea. We just got on it.
Yeah, I think
it was a topic of discussion.
I think actually
it was borderline pathetic, and we tried to do it. Hey, when's the last time you were borderline pathetic? Hi, honey, you're borderline pathetic. I don't think I'm interested in a date tonight. Let me talk to somebody else.
Okay.
Well, with that,
so with that.
Well, that was.
Oh, so for people that like the beer reviews, we will be reviewing the Angry Orchards coming up, and we have Yingling review that was just put up a few days ago.
Oh, Yingling review, yeah.
It's getting
Yingling review.
I can smell the apple.
Oh, the apple is nice. It's the flavor of the orchard.
Yes.
I mean, hey, just think about it. You were a kid, you went out with your folks, you go apple picking. It's a big deal, You go to the apple orchard. The kids get to run around in the trees, possibly fall out of the tree, break their neck or something, sue the orchard, and get a free bucket.
Right. So, okay. Well, this is a good time to take a quick break here. We're going to play a bit.
All right.
And I'm going to have a word with Tim about run-on sentences.
Oh, that's good.
And
we can run all over the place.
So the beer reviews coming up. We've got Psychic Bob coming up. Oh, also a clip I did. With Ian Clothesline performing with his friend Clem Pickens.
Oh, Clem Pickens and Ian Clothesline.
And they were both playing their instruments.
The interesting part about that is it's the English in the actual English spelling of clothesline, which is quite unique, as opposed to just putting your clothes on a line and somebody adapts the name. So that's intelligent.
Is that?
And that makes us borderline pathetic. Yeah, I like that.
So I really got to stop listening to Tim. Oh! So happens when we leave the studio window open.
Well, we're right next to the racetrack here.
So anyway, I made some mistakes with it. Probably the first mistake was even trying to do it. So basically what I wanted to do was do this video where the two of us would be playing this song.
Yeah.
It's this new song that Ian Clothesline wrote called Spanky Bought the Farm.
Oh, yes. Yeah, they're good lyrics.
Apparently.
They're borderline pathetic, but beyond that, they're all right.
Yeah. So something happened. Something went wrong. And I saved a snippet of it because my wife thought it was funny.
I think it's great.
She's our quality control expert.
Oh, yeah. You always have to have one.
We need something, for that. So I will present it not as a bit, but as a funny bit about a bit that didn't pan out. So basically, it'll be hopefully a funny bit about a bit that turned out to not be funny.
About a bit.
Exactly.
Therefore, we could show the bit.
So I think they
get the bit.
I think they know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So actually, we're going to play a couple of quick things right now, and then we'll be right back
with the bit.
And
show the bit.
Shut up. Oh, we'll be right back.
Tonight on the Baby Jesus Show, Judas tries to talk Jesus into changing the water into wine.
Hey Jesus, come on, man. Hey man, let's go to the food court, man. Can you change water into wine? Hey, come on, let's go. Why not?
Judas, I don't think I'm supposed to do that.
Come on, Jesus, let's do that. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, water into wine. Come on, man, hurry up.
I don't know.
Why not, man? Hey.
I don't think my father wants me to do that.
Why not, man? Well, he's just a carpenter. What does he know?
No, not that father. My other father.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, well, see if you can do it, huh? Come on, Jesus, come on.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, pretty please, Jesus.
Watch as the baby Jesus brings his friend Lazarus back to life after a fatal drive-by shooting.
Lazarus, come back to life.
Gee, Jesus, thanks for bringing me back to life.
No problem.
And of course, who could forget the cranky Italian next-door neighbor, Pontius Pilate.
Gee, Mr. Pilate, sorry about your flowers.
You damn Jewish kids, keep off my lawn. I wash my hands of you.
Gee, Mom, can we stop at the food court?
Why, sure, son.
As a matter of fact, I'm a little hungry myself, son. While you two are in line here for burgers, I think I'll stop into chock full of sluts.
Okay, dear. Don't spoil your appetite.
Hello, friend. This is Bitch That Puddin'. I used to be pimping on the street for years. But when I wins the lotto, I took my women's and invested in one of them mall franchises. So stop by chock full of sluts today and get your knob polished. Don't forget to look for our 2-for-1 coupon in today's Sunday paper.
Look, Mom, here comes Dad. Have a good time, dear?
It was delicious. Here, son, have a moist towelette.
Gee, thanks, Dad. Dad, can we come back tomorrow?
Why, sure, son.
So come on down to Chock Full of Sluts.
We be in the food court.
And we're back.
Hey.
Apparently, everything's still working. We have no dropped frames yet.
Oh, hey, that's good.
That might be because I made some tiny changes.
Oh.
Tiny. Not to myself or anything. To the software, the broadcast software. Hey, what is this? This ain't a screw off?
No, it's not.
How did you open it? Oh, you use that thing?
Yeah, actually, I carry I got a can opener on my shoe.
My wife gave me this, or somebody gave me this. I guess it was my wife bought it. And for a while, one day, the first time I used it, I mean, it's got all the stuff here. See,
Yeah.
it's got
Corkscrew.
It's fun to play with too, really. You know.
Oh, this is one of those new relaxing spinners. You know,
It kind of looks like a weapon, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like something you might point at somebody in Star Trek. Say, oops, again on camera.
Let me zone you out here.
But anyway, it's an opener, and I was looking at it, I was like, well, how the hell? You know, I thought I knew how to use it, but when I went to go like this, it doesn't work. So I had to go like I had to go backwards like this. Oh, I'm like, I can't. I'm going like this. I'm going like this, and then nobody can see it. Oh, now I can.
And now the intellectual opens up a beer can.
So this is not easy to. Is this the right one? Is this what you used? I better hold it down here and just do it.
And
Right.
now, success.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. You know, the highlight of the evening. Well, we should
Smells like apples.
smell the aroma.
Oh boy, that's good.
Oh, it's very, very tasty. Here's the interesting part about this is that this beer actually comes from Walden, New York. And it's an affiliate of the Boston, Sam Adams Company. They own them.
That's good.
That's really
Oh,
pretty
it's
cool.
naturally gluten free too.
Oh, wow.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that's really good. I have no hesitation on giving this a big thumbs up.
Me too.
All right, that's it for the beer review. Thank you.
2 thumbs up for the beer.
No, 2.
Oh, yeah, 2.
So that's 3 then.
On the
Or should
Boston.
I do 2 too? So
Oh,
it's
go
4.
ahead, make it 4. Yeah, make it 4.
Why don't we just do an even 10?
All right.
10 thumbs up. Oh, that's what we should do. We should have like a rating system.
Yeah.
1 thumb up. That's getting a little complicated. Like 1 thumb up is, it's all right.
The beer was
Then it
rather.
could be 2 or 3 thumbs down. Nah,
2 thumbs up is rather uncomfortable.
I just think maybe we'll just do yes or no.
Yeah, yes. I give this a yes.
Should you drink it or not? Yes, it's very good.
Can you drink it? Yeah, it's like Pabst Blue Ribbon. Can you drink it? Yeah, a lot of it.
And you can.
Angry Orchard. You know the guy that did the guy who was on the Angry Orchard ad? He's actually smiles at the end of the whole thing.
I've not seen that.
Oh, you have not seen the Angry Orchard
I
ad?
don't watch many commercials because,
Oh my God.
you know, I'm getting old now. I ain't got time to watch commercials.
So what do you think of this? Do you like the effervescence?
Oh yeah, it's really
According
good.
to that, they take 2 apples. They crush 2 apples in every container.
Really?
Yeah.
It says here the crisp apple cider is made from traditional cider apples for a bright, crisp apple taste and slightly drying finish. The fresh apple aroma and slightly sweet ripe apple flavors are just like biting into a fresh apple. Well, yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, but the question I have is what kind of apples are we talking about here? That makes a difference in the actual taste of the beer, of this brew.
Oh, look at this. It's tree beard from Lord of the Rings on the bottle.
Yeah, check that out. Yeah.
How about this? This is like my holographic label presentation.
Oh yeah.
Some broadcasters might charge extra to advertisers for this.
No.
Woo-hoo, you know. But we're not.
Explore the Orchard, Walden, New York.
Should we send them a bill, you think?
Yeah. For details, visit angryorchard.com.
My wife and I were in Walden today, I think. We
Yeah.
drove through it.
Yeah. You drove through it. You know
I
when
had
you
no
say
idea.
that? You know when you say that? People say, "Oh, I drove through it." Does that mean you actually physically went through the town?
Well, yeah.
Well, how do you do that? What, you drive through all the buildings?
Well, no, we stayed on the road. You know.
Oh, did you? Yeah. So, yeah, I always find those sayings kind of funny. Yes, we drove through. Well, how was it? Well, we just passed through.
Oh, It does have 20 grams of sugar, though.
Oh, 20 grams of sugar.
My wife now. My wife's now giving a disapproving look, like, better go easy on that Angry Orchard.
Yeah.
Of course, she's right too.
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I think this is about borderline pathetic. This is really good.
Yeah, that's real good. That's a good.
That's a good comment there.
It's a hard cider.
It works out great here at our bar. Our bar.
This is actually our bar.
Yeah, this is our bar. You'll notice behind there we have heart, but there's actually no Angry Orchard thing, so we're gonna have to put an Angry Orchard, tap up there.
Oh, you think we should?
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely.
Actually, some of these I might even take off. Harp, I think, would be fine to stay though.
Yeah.
Heineken too.
Yeah, Heineken.
Actually, what's Guinness? Guinness could stay.
And then there's also.
Actually, I suppose they all could stay.
I think we've actually tried many of the ones that are behind there, actually. So, there's Goldberg. That's from Norway or Sweden or someplace like that. Anyway, this is acceptable.
Ooh, this beer has got
It's got a zing zang to it.
Well, yeah, it does. Starting to feel something.
How are you? I'm feeling fine.
Yeah, it's very good. It really does taste like you just bit into an apple. I mean, literally. But it's not real thick like cider can be. I mean,
there's no worms in here.
Well, if there are, you can't see them. But with the alcohol, they kill any germs. So.
Yeah, but here's the deal. They should leave the worm in.
Oh, yeah. Like a worm in every bottle.
No, it'd be like tequila.
Yeah, that's a plus,
worm
right?
in every bottle.
I mean, sometimes you want a worm in the bottle, right?
Yeah, right on here. Special brew, worm in this bottle.
I wonder if there's a company that specializes in worms to go in bottles.
Oh, that'd be cool.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah, get a worm in your apple. We have a visitor. We have a knock on the door in the studio, and we will see who it is.
Is
it the
know.
dog?
Well, I hope not.
Who's here? Well, there's no show.
What are you talking about?
There's no stream.
It says live.
Well, I'm watching the one that says live for June and nothing's happening.
Uh-oh, there might be a problem.
I'm your only fucking viewer and I don't say anything.
This is a bit of a deal. Well, we're having a good time.
Unless you have 2 links for streams up.
Live now, there it is. You can't see that? Try going to just the main.
Again. What time did you start?
8:30. Well, it might have been 8:31. But I was on it at 20 after. What?
I've been trying to watch it since 8:30. Push play or whatever. See if it works.
Live now. Let's see.
That says May. Why does it say May 20th on it?
Hello. There we are.
We have a visitor. We have a knock on the door.
I forgot to change
in the studio, and we will see who it is.
I forgot to change.
Is it the dog?
Why am I watching the one that says June fucking 17th or whatever day it is then?
I don't know. Watch the one that says May 20th live or something. I don't know. I'll have to take a look at that. I don't know.
Well, here we are. We had a visitor at the door, and, there it is, folks.
I gotta go. All right, so maybe nobody's looking at this, or maybe people are going, "Oh, you dummy." But let me take a look and see what's going on.
Yeah, well, double check the situation. I tell you. Oh.
Yeah, it does say May 20th.
Oh.
For some reason, I don't know why it's... Okay, for anybody who is watching, for some reason the May 20th one is live and the June one is not. I'm not exactly sure why that is. But maybe I don't know what to say.
Then we know what the hell we're doing. As usual.
Well, that's obvious, isn't it? I'm going to tell my wife that if she can tune in, if you tune in, you can start from the beginning. It has the rewind. All right, so that mystery is slightly solved.
Yeah, well.
Oh boy, I don't know what's going on there. Well, the only thing I can say now is, let's get back to the beer.
Yeah, well, it sounds good to me. I was quite impressed with this, like I said, and it's some good brew. We've spent the last 15 minutes talking about it, so it can't be all bad. It's not bad. They do a fine thing. It's Boston Brew Company. It's the Boston Brewing. Boston, what's that? Boston. What's the Boston? What's it? Samuel Adams, Ed Koch. Is that the guy's name?
Ed Koch.
What's the guy's name who's in charge of the Boston? The Samuel Adams. It's Samuel Adams.
Jim Cook, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Jim Cook.
I'm Jim Cook. I take a sip out of every bottle of Boston Lager to make sure it's good. Then we sneak the cap back on and put it in the box.
Yeah, and I also in charge of the local AA organization. Hey, if he's taking a sip out of every bottle that goes out, then the man's going to be dead in a very short period of time, or he's already dead. And what they do, they just keep having look-alike type people, do the ads every time he comes on. So maybe the guy who's actually doing the ads is maybe like the 15th guy they've actually had running the company, but nobody knows where he is.
Ah.
Yeah, there he is, and okay, and Ed, and what's his name? Ed what? Good, Ed Koch, Ed.
Jim Cook?
Oh,
I'm still talking about this guy, Jim Cook?
Hey, my name.
It was like a half hour ago you asked me that question.
Jim Cook, and I'm the 5th guy to do the ads because everybody else died of alcoholism. Yeah, I'm gonna sneak out and well, anyway, let's talk about something else.
All right.
And no wonder they find this stuff brazenly pathetic.
Brazenly pathetic.
Yeah, because tonight we're just over the borderline of brazenly pathetic.
I don't know what happened with that. For people who can see us, if there is anybody, apparently what happened is we're showing off the wrong. It's basically the live show has got the wrong
date on it.
It's the wrong cover, the wrong bitmap, the
what
wrong.
do you call
it? For some reason.
The wrong heading, but
the wrong thumbnail.
But it doesn't matter because we're still live anyway. So, such is life.
I'm going to see if I can fix it real quick here. This is going to be pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Even though nobody can see me doing it.
Anyway, what is another lovely topic that's in the news lately, outside of Putin?
I don't know why it's not doing it. It says May 20th, but it does say live. Let's see if let's see what's about this guy, Jim Cook.
Hey, my name.
It was like a half hour ago you asked me that question.
Jim Cook, and I'm the 5th guy to do the ads because everybody. Yeah, they're all dead. Anyway, we better move on.
That was really distracting.
We better move on while we have more time left to move on to.
Yeah, I think we better.
Yeah.
So, anyways, 2 thumbs up for this beer.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's
actually not beer. It's hard cider.
Yeah. They used to make hard cider years ago. Then it became in Prohibition. They couldn't do that anymore. You know. Did you ever go buy cider at your local department store?
No, never.
And leave it in the house for like about a month and a half or 2 months.
It makes itself.
Yeah, exactly. And then we did that years ago. I was working up at Baskin Lodge. We bought cider, forgot about it. And then in the fall, I had this big old party, and everybody's like, "Hey, look at the plastic bottles have expanded." Gee, I wonder why.
A little carbon dioxide in there.
Oh boy, did we have a party that evening. I think we had about 4.5 to 5% of some really good stuff. And it was cheap, too.
Was it?
It didn't come in a bottle. It was plastic. Open away. It was a most exciting experience. Anyway.
Okay, so coming up now, next thing we're going to be doing is, I'm going to show that funny clip, but it'd be first a word from Fred from Fred's Medical Center.
Yes, very good.
All right, so thanks for tuning in. It's pretty exciting that you've tuned in.
Sorry for the multiple injuries to your personality.
Well, our quality control person did have to, part of her job.
Yes.
Let us know that no one apparently was able to. All right, well, we'll fix that. Here we go. Is this exciting?
Yes.
Yeah, oh, never mind.
You know, we've been having a very big special on moist towelette.
Okay.
So we have a very big supply of moist towelettes come in one day. Instead of medicines and surgical gloves and whatnot, instead of autoclaves, I mean, it's not really necessary, you know, to sterilize this all the time. Really, you don't have that many germs in a clean room, you know. We keep the rooms very clean. We've just got a new shipment of moist towelettes in.
Okay.
And this shipment is very good, you see. It is lemon-scented moist towelettes.
Oh, very
We have an almost infinite supply of lemon-scented moist towelettes. So if you have, if you fall down maybe 5 or 6 flights of stairs, or if you have crushed your skull, perhaps if you are in a coma, gastric, you know, or perhaps some kind of problem with the rectum or the prostate, come down to Fred's Medical Center and you will receive a lemon-scented moist towelette.
What a deal. What a deal.
Not only good for wiping your hands,
Wow.
but also for cleaning your face, you know, after eating.
What a combination. What a combination.
It's pretty good. And if you are not feeling well, a lemon-scented moist towelette will always make you feel better.
Oh, your clean face and clean body is always preferred.
Cost minimum.
What is minimal? What are we talking about here?
We're talking 50 cents, my friend. So if you have a caved-in skull, or perhaps the pneumonia or the flu, or perhaps the AIDS, or, you know, if you are suffering from a chemical poisoning,
yes,
or biological contamination, just come on down to Fred's Medical Center, and for 50 cents, you will get a moist towelette. And also, we have many lollipops for the children. The most important thing we can say is we have lemon-scented moist towelette.
Lemon-scented is great.
And also, we have variety of flavors of lollipop. All right? That is what we have. It is very important. Now, the autoclaves, not so important.
Right.
Not so important. Fresh, clean bandages, well, you know, you really do save a lot of money if you reuse some of the bandages. What we do is we wash them out very good.
Yeah.
And we let them dry.
Very, very bad there.
We're trying to save a little money. We're trying to pass the savings on you.
What a concept.
There is absolutely no doubt about it.
Absolutely.
If you are on the brink of death, a lemon-scented moist towelette
will bring you right up.
Makes you feel very good.
Yes, even if you're going to die.
Even if you're going to die. 9 out of 10 people do not die at Fred's Medical Center. They die before they even come in. Yes. The thing is, really don't need all these pills and these other things, bandages, you know.
That is correct.
Autoclave, it's silliness, you know. You don't need it. What you need is a lemon-scented moist towelette.
Yep. It solves the problems of the world.
It is. I've got to get going now because we really do have a lot of things going on. We've got to hand out some lemon-scented moist towelettes to the folks passing by.
We sure do appreciate you stopping by.
Whether you have the pneumonia, a cold, AIDS, a caved-in skull, such as I said, please come in and get. If you lost your eyesight or your hearing, come in and get a moist towelette.
Well, anyway, hey, Fred.
It will not cure you, but it will make you feel better.
Thanks for stopping by, Fred. We do appreciate that.
Yeah, very happy to stop by.
Tired of the same old shit? In the market for something different? Don't waste your time looking through the yellow pages for platypus poop. Come to Larry's Palace of Exotic Animal Feces. Bear piles, aardvark manure, antelope dew, pear pebbles, elephant loaf, rhinoceros mess, mongoose dung, giraffe droppings, crocodile crap. There's only one place to get certified organic great white shark shit. It makes a great holiday gift. Why not get some now? www.animalcrabbers.com.
Okay, we're back. And
those are some pretty good clips that we did there.
Yeah,
you know, it took us quite a while, you know, quite a number of years ago to pull those all together. It's really exciting. You know, we can tell people, you know, kind of what it takes to like pull one of those routines off. A routine like that would probably take you 4 or 5 hours to just record. Just get the sounds down, get it all. Well, and also too, you have to remember, historically speaking, 10 years ago that was. The internet wasn't as good, so therefore the sounds were harder to come by, and it took a little more technique to research that stuff out. So, anyway, a little bit of background information on what it takes to make up these little ditties and little bits.
I'm looking for the clip I want to play.
Oh, what clip's this?
It is a clip.
Clip.
Yeah, it's a clip.
Is this clip prophetically?
No, this is I'm looking for the Spanky Bought the Farm clip.
Oh, Spanky Bought the Farm. Now this one's above the pathetic. This is super pathetic. Yeah, this was pretty good, folks. Spanky Bought the Farm. It's a new. Let me see. Who's the author on this one? Is this Ian Clothesline?
I think he wrote it.
Yeah, Ian Clothesline. Spanky Bought the Farm. A really nice little ditty produced here at the Mike and Tim show on the old Spanky Bought the Farm.
It's not in this folder. Keep talking, Tim. You're doing good.
Oh, good. Okay, what else we got up here? Oh, hey, is it in this folder? No, it's not.
Not in that folder either.
Oh, hey. Oh, well, we're gonna look at another folder here. We're gonna fold them all out.
Oops. Oh, now what the hell did I do?
Yep, I don't know. Where the hell did you go? Yeah, this is what is known as really pathetic.
This is the
It's getting so bad. I'm gonna start looking at my cell phone.
This isn't borderline pathetic. It's just pathetic.
Yeah. Hey, how about a pair? I can talk about these pair of pants I have on. This is really exciting. Let me stand up and do that. Can you get a shot of these? You got like 14. They used to sell these pants in these outdoor stores where I used to work, and you have like 15 different pockets in the pants.
I have no idea where I put that.
Yeah. So you got to look for stuff you can't find it, and you got to, it's in the bottom of your pants somewhere. I'm trying to find my cell phone so that we can actually have something to talk about here.
I know where it is. I found it.
Oh, you know where it is? You found it?
I put it in this folder so I wouldn't forget where it was.
Oh, well, that's a good idea.
Hey there, mates.
Oh, here we are.
Ian Clothesline here.
Is this the one?
Quarters got pills. Coming to you from Australia.
This looks like something pathetic to me. Who are these two characters?
Got me a mate here from the Rodeo Brothel Hillbilly Band, Clem Pickens. He's going to join me on this next tune that I've just written about 5 minutes ago. Oh, maybe 10 actually. I want to brag. It's a song. And by the way, I got my guitar back from the customs. Slowly getting all my musical instruments back. Are you ready, Clem? Clem Pickens, ladies and gentlemen. Clem Pickens. On the Appalachian string thing. 12 strings here, mate. 12. All right, this is a song called Spanky Bought the Farm. One day the doc told Spanky, better lay off the bacon fat. Spanky knew better and told the doc never would he be doing that. Spanky sat down to a big fat meal, didn't mean to do no harm. One go bacon, suddenly a twinge. Spanky bought the farm. Spanky bought the farm. He ate like a pig, eating up pigs, not eating any harm. Spanky bought the farm. Spanky bought the farm. Corn and peas and succotash too on Spanky's farm. Spanky bought the farm, Clem. It's right good, isn't it? You like that cowboy kind of accent I pulled out there? I pulled that out of my arse, I did. I did. Very nice. Well, we better get going. It's satellite transmission. Bloody expensive. Clem Pickens, everybody. Rodeo Brothel Hillbilly Band. Clem Pickens. Oh no! Now we're back. Oops.
Yeah.
Boy, this is great.
Welcome to technical problems
This is
here.
good TV, Tim.
Because if it gets any more, we know what, we're going to be super pathetic. Remember that old show, Super Dave? Was it at Saturday? Was that a routine on Saturday Night Live? Super Dave or whatever the heck it was called. We're gonna be super pathetic. Welcome to the institution of super pathetic.
Yeah, the hell with borderline. We're going all the way out for super pathetic.
Yeah, super pathetic.
So
we're gonna have our own march. Super pathetic. We'll get drums out. Super Gigantor, super pathetic. A Gigantor, super pathetic. You know the old cartoon, remember that?
No. Yeah.
I mean, can you
It's on
imagine,
YouTube.
can you imagine if they had like regular cartoons like that now? They couldn't have them because they would insult people. The kids would be going, you can't watch that. They're going to do nasty stuff. They're running over like ants or something. They're setting ants on fire with matches. You know,
Yeah.
hey, can you imagine a YouTube commercial or some YouTube channel where these kids go around and they set ants on fire, ants on fire in the sidewalk with like gasoline? Johnny, there's little Johnny. He's out there setting ants on fire with gasoline. That's right, folks. Do your neighborhood a service. Give gasoline to little Johnny, and he'll exterminate the ants from the crack in your sidewalk. They videotape the whole thing, and they call it Johnny's a Pyro. They call it the Pyro Channel. It's anything to do about setting things on fire. You know, Johnny started out as a 4th-year-old, and he burned his mom's house down. Then when he got a little bit later, he advanced to ants in the sidewalk. Then when he got to be about 6 years old, he set rats on fire.
So, I'm sorry, what was that?
It was the Pyro Channel.
Pyro Channel?
Yeah.
So that was the Pyro Channel? Okay, we're back in the bar here because we're going to take a little sip out of this beer.
All right, go ahead. What do you think about that?
I like it.
Should we have it?
Unfortunately, it's too much sugar for me to drink all the time.
Should
Sometimes
we
I
have
drink
it?
beer all the time.
Should we have that intravenously hooked up?
Oh, no, I think I'll skip the IV.
Yeah, well, that's an IV right into my arm here. Yeah, right here.
The hell's wrong with your hand?
Oh, I've got that. That's paint.
Paint?
Yeah, I'm a painter.
Well, that explains a lot.
Yep.
Paint poisoning.
No. I snort it.
Oh.
You know what's the best thing to do? You get yourself some Benjamin Moore. You breathe in the whole gallon. It's cheaper than Coke.
Hey, that's nice.
Yeah. Oh, it's great.
That's great.
You ever do lines of like exterior? Oh, there we go, baby. Yeah, I like that paint.
No, I don't think I did.
Oh, I especially like indoor outdoor. It's much more fun. That way it covers all the bases.
Well, you want to cover all the bases for sure.
I mean, why would you want to do just indoor when you could do indoor outdoor paint all at the same time? Helps my complexion.
Here's a fun clip I'm going to play before we get into our next thing. We're going to look at the news, funny
good.
news and stuff.
Yeah. What's our next bit here?
This is one of our first bits we ever did back in about 2001.
Back in USSR.
Or maybe it was 2000. I don't know. Whatever it was a long time ago. And it's about an odd story we found in the news about a tractor.
Yeah.
That disappeared from under a collapsed barn in Red Hook.
Right.
And so
well, we're going to start this up again where we read the news, and then we'll do that. But this is a good intro to other stuff.
That's all that beautiful bean
footage. Yeah, where's the dog?
Police seek tips in tractor theft. Okay, here we go, folks.
Stolen?
First of all, wait a minute. How the hell can you steal a tractor? I mean, it's not like you can stick it in your pocket.
No, you can't.
You can't. Well, you can push it down the street, but somebody say, "Hey, there goes a tractor."
Oh, hey.
You think somebody would have seen it? Okay, anyway, let's read this.
Go ahead.
State police in Rhinebeck are searching a farm tractor. See, this is what pisses me off.
Searching a farm
Yeah,
tractor?
I'm reading from the far left column of the paper, from the Poughkeepsie Urinal.
Far left?
Useless paper, yeah. And they'll do anything to save like a word's worth of space.
Yeah.
So they leave the words out all the time, right? You can't tell me this is a mistake. This is like, hey, we can fit another. If we take all the words from out of here,
we can fit another 4 letters in.
I'm going to read it verbatim.
Verbatim?
Verbatim.
Oh, yes.
State police in Rhinebeck are searching a farm tractor that was stolen sometime between Monday and Friday. That's like usually they say between 5 and 6 p.m. This is between Monday and Friday.
Tractor.
That's like, stolen something, might as well say stolen sometimes between beginning and the end of the week.
No, well, that's okay.
Anyway, let's continue.
I still like that. They're searching a farm tractor.
They talk about this tractor like it's a person. The tractor, a 1948 Ford Ferguson. was
That's an expensive tractor.
was stolen from a collapsed barn on Norton Road in the town of Red Hook.
Oh.
Now, if it was so important, why was it sitting in a collapsed barn? And if there's a collapsed barn on top of it, how the hell did they get it out of there?
Well, they
You know what I'm
probably
saying?
brought a chainsaw with them.
Well, you'd think somebody heard the noise. All right, let's continue. There's more.
All right.
The tractor, which was in running condition,
Was in running condition?
is described as having gray fenders, a little rust on the engine cover, and a bent steering wheel.
Oh, well.
Now,
obviously
State Police asked anyone with information to contact them at 845-876-4033.
Why don't we call them?
All information will be kept confidential, so those nasty tractor sealers don't come after you.
Right, exactly.
Oh, Jesus,
They'll
that's
probably
great.
show up at an auction block somewhere.
So basically what they're saying is they had a running tractor under a collapsed barn, and somebody stole it.
Yep.
But they apparently don't have any clue as to how it got out of there.
It escaped
Or who took it?
It escaped on its own.
Maybe it just drove off by itself.
Yeah, really. That's a possibility. Anyway.
So anybody out there sees a 1948 Ferguson tractor,
Escape tractor.
especially when it looks like has gray fenders and a little rust on the engine cover,
Be sure to call.
and a bent steering wheel, call the State
Yep.
Police. And let them know you heard it here on the old Mike and Tim show, because
we're reading the paper and we're good.
we're something. West Nile studies reveal pesticide effects have waned.
And we're back here at the old Mike and Tim show, where CPU usage is still only 25% since my latest modifications,
Oh, very good.
allowing in this a more consistent and enjoyable stream.
Yes. And
Well, enjoyable might be a subjective kind of term, but
a more
consistent.
bountiful bit of information we can put out there without overloading the fans and the sort of the electronic nonsense.
Remember when we used to spend kind of an inordinate amount of time, talking about how cool we were?
Oh, we do that all the time. Oh, now we're just blatantly pathetic.
Well, now we prefer to, let people just come to that decision on their own.
Yes, and then we expostulate on the situation. Expostulate? Is that a word or is that something we're going to have to
Well,
look
it is
up?
now.
Oh, hey, when's the last time you expostulated on something?
I really don't think it's worth looking up. If that's.
Hi, honey, when's the last time you expostulated?
Well, the expostulating 90-year-old man expostulates his wife on 70th wedding anniversary.
90? Oh, well, no, that's not bad. No.
He expostulated. Oh, this is important.
What?
When people are wondering if, are we spending money wisely on space stuff? Astronauts are getting a space bakery.
Oh, how exciting.
Well, it is exciting.
Does the damn stuff float?
While bread is currently banned on the International Space Station,
Why?
it'll soon make its way back into astronauts' diets thanks to Bake in Space, a German project aimed at developing a bread maker and dough that can be safely used in microgravity,
Oh.
as New Scientist and Atlas Obscura report.
That sounds like, though, that doesn't sound right. Get baked in space. I don't know if I like that whole routine.
Currently, the staple bread, that is banned on space missions because in space crumbs can be dangerous. And that's true. You don't want to inhale a tiny bit of a crumb. It can choke you,
Oh.
Or, even something harder like a bit of metal or something. You have to be very careful to keep the air clean. And
What about the flour? The flour could float all around.
well, yeah, the flour, I suppose, too. Wouldn't be good for you to breathe that in either.
No.
So, what they have here, what they're saying here is that currently, if an astronaut wants a PB&J, that's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah, for you, uninformed folks, we have to make sure you're okay.
They need to use a tortilla. They ain't got no bread. Ain't got no bread in space. That sounds like a movie or an album. No bread in space.
Hey, baby, no bread in space. Who's the new band on that? They
That
call
sounds
it the Dough Rollers?
Sounds like something David Bowie would
That's called that's the Dough Rollers.
would get into.
Well, where do you take a dump on these things? Really?
You mean really?
Yeah. Where do you take
What do
a dump on a space vehicle?
What are you trying to say?
It doesn't weigh anything, so it could float all around. What happens if your waste starts floating around in space?
What kind of
Could you imagine that?
what do you mean, like human waste?
Yeah.
Well, that's disgusting, Tim.
That's why we're super borderline pathetic. Could you imagine that? Like Houston, yeah, we got a problem. Somebody just took a dump and it escaped, and it's now solidly mashing around all over the space vehicle. Houston, their space capsule. What seems to be the black particles that are flying around inside this capsule? Can you please report to us and let us know what the actual? That doesn't sound good. We had somebody with a gas experience.
See, this is what I'm looking at. Look at these astronauts sitting around making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They're supposed to be doing important scientific stuff.
I mean, what's the point?
And this is what they're doing.
Yeah, what they're doing is flying around at 49 miles an hour. What happens if you get like some sort of verbal disagreement and it accelerates to a fight? Everybody gets they throw pancakes at each other. They have a tantrum. Well, what else we got? That was boring.
Well, here's a 118-year-old painting found in Antarctica.
Yeah.
But who gives a shit? Okay, so moving along, we've got other stuff to do. First of all,
who gives a lat's ass how long it's been there anyway?
Let's get serious and open up another of these.
Open up another of these these angry. Hey, you mentioned you open up. Hello, you've opened up my bottle and I'm angry. You know the I Dream of Jeannie?
That I Dream of Jeannie, yes, I know.
Yeah, when she comes out of the bottle, you open up one of these and all of a sudden the tree starts growing on the side of the bottle. And you plant the thing in your backyard and an apple tree comes out of it.
So what we're going to, 5% alcohol by volume, of course.
Well, what's that mean by volume?
This is part 2 of the beer review where we just expand on the beer.
Well, what's the 5% mean? You being the expert on the mathematical equations of situations.
It means 5% of the volume is alcohol.
So 5% of the actual bottle itself is alcohol.
What's inside, the content, yes.
Oh, well, and what about if it was like 10%? That'd mean you have to buy less of it to get the same effect. So then you can buy 2 bottles and you'd be hammered the whole entire night for half the amount.
You know what we got to do? We need to have some.
Yeah, we do. What?
We need to get some interview and some new people, some new prospective producers.
Oh, good idea.
We got somebody I think tonight who might be good.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea.
His name is Richard Boner.
Oh yeah, good idea.
He comes highly recommended.
Oh, it's good, yeah.
So we're
because
going to be looking at that.
that's a good idea because we need a little more fresh air into the show. Something that's going to give us some sort of peace of mind. Particularly when I go back to my religious roots, I really like to have some sort of peace of mind in regards to that.
So here we are back in the studio.
Is there a particular individual you had in mind for the...
oh, excuse me.
Oh.
Stop doing that.
God, Mike, I mean, really, you're just upsetting my equilibrium with that.
Your equilibrium?
Yeah, it's right
about here. Do you have an
here.
equilibrium?
Yeah, my equilibrium starts about right here. Whenever there's a flagellus in the room, everything goes off kilter.
I think people are starting to notice, so the longer they drink, the funnier the show gets. That's not necessarily true.
True, but 80% of this stuff could be 90% of the reality, and 10% of we're not exactly sure.
Well, your math is
questionable and good, but who cares?
Well, it's certainly questionable. I mean, it's very questionable.
Well, if it's not questionable, what the hell's the point of doing it?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
hi kids, and welcome to the new experience of I've got glasses and you don't.
No, you don't.
Hey, can you remember when you didn't have any glasses and you could look straight out and see things through?
No.
They used to call me non-4 eyes because I had 20/20 vision. Now I don't.
No, you don't. All right, so we're going to play another bit now.
All right, here we go.
And this bit is about Vincent Van Gogh.
Oh.
It includes, at no extra charge, I might add.
Oh, really?
Tim's. No, not his Not Tim's You keep your to yourself.
Hey, you can play with your all day long. Leave me alone.
No, I didn't say that. So this includes Tim's observations on art in general.
Yes, right.
So
you be an artist.
If you were thinking this would be a good time to go take a leak or something, no. You don't want to miss.
You want to get your pencils out and your drawing paper.
Well, I don't know if that's necessary.
Well, then you could draw. You know what? We need a viewer to draw us a picture of us that we could hang in the back here, supplied by a viewer. A pencil and ink type drawing of our patheticness that we could hang right back here in the studio. That'd be great. That would be a wonderful addition to the show. We could hang it right back here in the studio, and that's the way that could work.
All right, that is an interesting suggestion, Tim. You should put that in the suggestion box. We have one downstairs off the kitchen. It's got that thing with a handle on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we are.
Yep. Oh, Psychic Bob.
Hey, Tim.
Hello there, Psychic Bob. How are you? Welcome to the Mike and Tim show. And this evening, our subject is, courtesy of one of our viewers, absolutely pathetic. So, Psychic Bob, could you please, expostulate on the Psychic Bob situation and the absolute pathetic?
Well, thanks for getting me one of these here iced teas, Tim.
Oh, we here at the Mike and Tim show, we aim to please, we please to aim, and our aim is always on. Therefore, we are pleasing to aim, and we please. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
All right. So I'm here to take another stab at that there Putin feller. Look, remote viewing that there Putin feller.
Oh, the guy that Oliver Stonebrain interviewed on HBO or Showtime or whatever that's supposed to be. So
this will help with my spooky psychicness.
Oh, very good. And
very spooky.
We have a few questions we'd like to ask you. What do you think of the?
No, I'm not here to answer any questions, Tim. Sorry.
Yeah, well, what are you here for?
I told you I'm here to look at that Putin feller.
Well, how are you going to look at him if you don't have anything to answer questions about?
Oh, well, what's your question?
God, you keep interrupting
Come
me.
on, Tim.
Keep interrupting me there. I'm going to have to revert back to my notes.
Tim, what's your question, Tim?
The question is, what do you think of Mr. Putin?
Well, see, Tim, because I'm a psychic feller,
yeah,
it don't matter what I think of him. You see, it only matters what the spooky psychicness reveals.
Oh, well, then go ahead into your spooky psychiness and give us
I got this here thing. You mind if I use this thing here?
Oh,
this helps me focus my
spookiness.
My spooky psychic. I might need a little more iced tea, though.
Go ahead and take care of that, and then we will go into the...
This here,
Schnapple. Is that it?
This here iced tea helps me focus my psychicness, Tim.
Well, go ahead and have some.
Doesn't matter what brand it is, Tim.
Well, here we have it, folks. Psychic Bob is now getting ready for his spookiness. He's on his spookiness. We can see it coming in now. Okay, we've almost grounded. We're there. Almost.
Oh, let me. Oh, that there. Here we go. Whoop. Ow. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, I'm tuning in.
Yeah, he's tuning in all right. He's been tuning in like this for years.
Oh, no, that.
Yeah, he's got some sort of like screw in his forehead there.
I'm tuning in. Oh. I need some more iced tea, Tim.
Looks like to me he's got the Phillips screw adjusted into his forehead now.
Hang on a second. I got an idea here. I think I know how to fix this.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Oops, wait a minute. That don't belong there.
All right. Get on with this before the show gets over with anyway.
I hurt myself. Hang on a second. I know what I'm doing, Tim. You know, I mean, I suppose it looks like I don't know what I'm doing, but probably. I mean, I do know what I'm doing. That's all I want to say. Okay. Right. Oh, this is gonna work out just fine.
Yeah, that's much better than Psychic Bob.
This is gonna be good, Tim. Oh yeah. Oh, I can tell. Oh, Tim, look at there. Oh, it's kind of fun to play with, isn't it? What if I put it this way so I can see?
He was just let out, folks. It's all right.
So anyway, what are we doing?
Well, you're expostulating on the Putin situation.
Expostulating, huh?
Yeah.
I ain't never heard of that word before.
Oh, that's a highfalutin word here at the Mike and Dick Show.
Dictionary, Tim?
No, I'm a Section 8. I got that out of a Section 8 dictionary.
You one of them book learned fellas? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm so book learning. We haven't got to the first page yet.
You one of them college boys, Tim?
No, I've just started on the A's and I haven't even got halfway through that.
I'm almost there. I'm getting right through to Putin now. I can see him.
Where is he?
Oh, I come too far. I'm looking at his underwear now. I gotta zoom out. Ew. Ew. Oh, he's got them Hanes.
Oh, is he? Oh, he's not wearing the Russian underwear?
No, he's got American underwear. Hanes.
Hanes. He doesn't have any.
Oh, that's not him at all. That's not him at all. That's one of his bodyguards. Oh, jeez. I need a little more of this here iced tea, Tim. Hang on, let me adjust my thingy here. You ever need to adjust your thingy, Tim?
Yeah, it's always getting stuck.
Sometimes you gotta adjust your thing. Uh-oh, ow. Yeah. See, one of the things about being a psychic, Tim, is it can be dangerous. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. Like sometimes I don't eat for a day or two.
Why is that?
Well, it helps me, fasting helps me build up my spooky psychiness.
Ah.
Actually, I more think about not eating for a day or two than actually do it. But that's kind of almost the same.
I understand how that works. Yeah.
And sometimes I sacrifice, like, I might say to myself, Psychic Bob, why don't you get yourself a Snickers bar? And I'll say to myself, well, I just had one 5 minutes ago. Maybe I'll not get one.
Yeah, no, for another 5 minutes.
Well, no, maybe a couple of hours.
Oh,
That's fasting. Tim, fasting serious stuff, Tim. Because if I don't, fast sometimes, or at least kind of think about it.
Yeah.
It affects my spooky psychiness.
Yeah, your fast
Plus,
is.
I need me some iced tea.
You know what that is? That's a very good technique used by the Eastern Guapalapo Indians.
And then this here thing.
What is that?
Well, this here is just something I found on the desk here, Tim. But the point is, well, actually, the point's sticking in my head now. Ow. The point is, Tim, that I use this here as one of them.
What is that, a prop?
Well, no, it's not a prop, Tim. It's
drilling in your forehead to bring out your psychicness?
It's a device, Tim. Tim, it's a device for focusing the psychic energies, Tim. Because it's just like electricity, Oh, don't do that. That spoils my psychic power, Tim. Please don't do that.
All right, okay, I won't do that.
Oh, you might be too late. I'm going to need some more iced tea.
Well, then you better have to drink more of that.
Please don't make that noise again, Tim. I told you not to do that before.
I'll fart instead.
Years ago, I told you. I warned you. Said, don't make that noise, Tim. It's just like black coffee. Black coffee takes away my spooky psychicness power.
What if you put in your coffee, your black coffee? What if you put cream and sugar? Does that?
Oh, it's okay then. It's fine.
Oh, does that elevate your psychicness?
Oh no, but it don't hurt it.
Ah.
But I don't drink coffee anyway. I'm just saying if somebody slips me some. Just the smell of black coffee sometimes can spoil my psychic powers.
Oh, your psychic powers?
I need to be spooky psychic in order to view this here Putin feller.
Well, go ahead. Bring in your spooky psychicness.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Let me better take another sip of this here iced tea. Make sure I got all my,
Okay, here we are.
Oh, okay, Tim. Here we go.
Here we are with Psychic Bob and the spookiness, and he's bringing in his.
How come I keep seeing him in his underwear? I don't want to see that. Oh, he's got them kind of underwear that's like the pouch. Got that pouch up front.
Oh, the pouch underwear.
Putin wears the pouch underwear.
That's probably called the Red Star underwear.
Yeah.
Or it's a Lenin special.
Probably showing off, so he's got something in his pouch.
He's a proud man with a.
Oh, I'm losing it, Tim.
With a set of.
Probably because of the way you're talking.
Probably a proud man with a set of the Kishka.
Why are you talking like that, Tim?
Because I'm the interviewer here, and we have to make sure Psychic Bob is properly interviewed and taken care of here on the Mike and Tim Show. So, Psychic Bob, have you have enough of your raspberry iced tea there?
Tim, this here's a peach iced tea, Tim.
Oh, peach iced tea then. We have another peach iced tea in here for Psychic Bob, please.
Pay attention, Tim.
Got to get him a hold of our secretary. Hey.
Tim, Psychic Bob believes attention to detail is important.
Come on, get in here. Oh, there we go. He's got some more peach iced tea. He's good.
Uh-oh.
He's all out.
Tim, I'm afraid that's all I can do because I'm out of iced tea, Tim.
Well, you have to drink more beer then. Does Psychic Bob drink beer?
Tim, I'm going to take this here can opener, and I'm going to shove it somewhere.
Well, be careful where you put it, Bob.
I'm afraid that's all I can do for you tonight, Tim.
All right, Bob.
It wasn't a total loss because I think we discovered that Putin wears that pouch underwear.
Yeah, the pouch underwear.
I didn't really want to look at his pouch. I was trying to, trying to see something else.
Avoid that, yeah.
It's gross. So that's about all I got to say. I'm sorry.
Reminds me of a pack of marbles going downhill at 90 miles an hour.
I'm sorry, Tim.
Okay, Bob, that's fine.
I wish I had, I wish I had better news for you, but being a psychic, Tim, is one of those things where
Is it?
you don't know what's going to happen next, Tim. Is it going to be this here thing or some other thing, or maybe some other third thing?
Why did I blow my nose?
Well, no, I probably best that you don't blow your nose. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, Tim?
Because it needs to come out.
Tim.
It's chunky and it's fine. Everybody likes it.
Okay, Tim. Well, I'll see you later, Tim.
All right. So
but staying on the poop subject.
yeah.
Have you seen this news article about people who are now sniffing poop to get high?
Oh, where they go out to check?
What happened to self-respecting glue sniffers?
Really? I mean, really, why can't you go down to the store and buy yourself a little tester's glue that's used to put models together instead of going around sniffing poop?
What happened to licking frogs? You know about the frog licking, right?
Yeah, that's a new fad.
Those frog lickers?
Yeah. Well, how about toad licking? You got to be careful though, because some of those frogs, they're deadly.
Who is this that's getting high sniffing poop? I mean, who's gonna do that?
Oh, God.
What kind of amazing feeling do you get from sniffing poop? Apparently, these people snort chicken shit up their nose.
Yeah.
Now, some of you out there, some of you city folks may not be aware of chicken shit as opposed to, any other shit.
It's got a high.
Tim and I being cousins.
Yeah.
Our uncle is a chicken farmer, and we know quite a bit about chicken shit. And what you need to know, really, basically, is that you don't want to be anywhere near it because it's horrible. They should have back in the war. They should have just dropped chicken shit on the enemy.
Oh, it would work very well.
I think it would work really well.
It's got ammonia in it. I mean, who wants to stand around while that crap's coming down through the air?
Literally.
Yeah, exactly.
Boom. All right, I'm going home. The hell with this shit. The hell with this shit, right? Really, chicken shit is the most horrible. Nobody wants to get anywhere near chicken shit. They don't even want to get in the same room with chicken shit, let alone shoving it up their nose. All right.
Oh, well.
Now, if you haven't seen this website, we just would like to mention it to you. Now, you're probably going to ask some of the same questions that you asked about the last website we showed you. This, of course, is the famous Rate My Poo website. And now you're thinking to yourself, why does this website exist? Well, I can't answer all the questions.
Because people are demented and twisted.
But you can send in pictures like the kind you see right here. And people can rate them. People can vote on them up or down.
Right. And you can get yourself a ruler. I imagine the individual set this out had a ruler. And the problem with this is, I think these people who have sent this photograph in have probably got some sort of intestinal problem. The freaking thing like a...
You think so?
Oh yeah, I definitely. Sending in pictures of stuff in toilets is just utterly disgusting.
Well, it certainly is.
You know.
Okay, so like I said, if you've just popped in, you really made a great move.
Stay
here. Be proud of yourself for doing this.
Your family will
this is a comedy show, possibly not evident quite yet, but it will be. We think.
Oh, definitely. No question about that. We're moving right along here, folks. So
what it is will certainly be evident one way or the other very soon.
Yeah, either up, down, or completely high.
What is it? And like I said, Mike and Tim show, more fun than doing nothing.
Yes.
Okay, and we're back.
We're back after the something about Amsterdam or something like that. We're not exactly sure what that was, but somebody had to do it. Oh, where are we here anyway?
We're nowhere.
Oh, we're nowhere.
Why do you keep doing that? You keep talking about stuff that hasn't happened yet.
Well,
I haven't hit the button yet.
Oh, we haven't.
I've told you 1,000 times that stuff on this side is what people see, and stuff on this side is not.
Well, then that's okay.
Damn it, Tim.
Somebody's got to do it. Here we are. The Angry Orchard people, and we're mad.
To slide over,
slide over, yeah.
So here we are on the trail at this place, which is I saw the name of it. I forgot.
It's called near Charles Bunyan, Mount LeConte. Yeah, spell that right.
Swearing.
Spell that right, by
Bastard.
And then something about Sweet something Creek Trail.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So do you have any AT stuff for us tonight, Tim, for your AT people?
No, not too much.
What? Come on.
Not really.
What's going on with the shelter project? What do you got going on?
Oh, well, that we could definitely talk about.
Well, just for a minute or two.
Okay.
Can you give us a synopsis?
Synopsis.
Here we go with the synopsis. At the RPH shelter in here in the beautiful Hudson Valley in Fishkill.
Well, Hortontown.
Hortontown.
Hortontown Road.
It's a road.
Hopewell Junction, New York, East Fishkill Township. Here's what we got going on.
I'm surprised you don't have the coordinates tattooed on your hand or something.
Oh no, I got it burned into my backside.
Oh.
That way when you sit down, everybody can read it when you stand up.
So I'm sorry I interrupted you. Go ahead. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Anyway, we have started to rip out the old steps. 20 steps are being ripped out, being replaced with locust logs because locusts last for at least 70 years straight. No rot.
Locust is tough wood, especially if you're cutting up for firewood.
It's absolutely incredible stuff.
It's like iron.
Give an example of locust. My father put a locust post in 1939. I took the locust post out about 1976, and it was still usable.
Really?
So the stuff's
amazing.
Bloody incredible.
Let's hear it from Locust, huh? Holy shit.
Locust.
All right, so
that's what's going on. Coming up pretty soon, the 14th, 15th, and 16th of July, we're going to have about 100 hikers there to help us out. Reconstruction projects on the Appalachian Trail.
You know, why do you have all this stuff on the trail, like these water bars, these steps? Aren't these people supposed to be hiking? Did Daniel Boone have steps cut into the hillside to help him get up the hill?
Well, Daniel Boone did not have like thousands of people on the trail eroding the crazy bejesus out of it every year.
So
therefore, if it gets eroded, it turns into a road.
Well, doesn't that mean that only the hardiest people will make it if it's rougher? So that all these wannabes and these, you know, just out of college, looking for adventure, but not really looking to go hiking.
You have a viable point there.
Don't some people feel that way?
I
mean, where does it end? You could end up paving the trail pretty soon, right?
Yeah, you could put like a concession stand at every 15 miles.
Well, no, I think that's a great idea, really.
Absolutely. A concession stand.
Each town could run their own stand and they could, you know, make some money off of it.
Right. Everybody could plug in your Wi-Fi at the nearest tree.
I think what they ought to have, though, is, let's say, around here, the trail goes through
municipalities all over the place, yeah.
But somewhere like in Virginia or somewhere like that, where you're up on the top side of a mountain in the middle of freaking nowhere, to have like a stand there, or maybe a little stand, a little bar, with a stool, a couple of seats, and they got a keg or something. They got a keg of some beer there. You can stop. Yeah. There's a guy there running the place. He's got maps, you know. He's got pretzels. I don't know.
Pretzels, maps, condoms.
First aid, first aid stuff maybe. Well, no, personal protection includes a variety of things. Yeah. That's another thing. You can't. I mean, maybe they should. I'm surprised that somebody doesn't have free condom distribution at shelters.
Yeah, we ought to invest in that.
Here's an interesting question for you, Tim. Here's something that a lot of other places aren't going to ask. Has there ever been like a run of VD or herpes on the trail where all of a sudden somebody says, holy shit, you know, people are passing this stuff around?
No, there hasn't.
Oh, really?
There never has been. The last thing you want to do when you get to a shelter is have a whooshy-pushy with a couple of people because they stink a mile high.
Well, if they do.
You come in off the shelter and you come in after a week away from the trail, you are clean, you're washed off. Maybe. But who wants to have a cushy-pushy with someone who stinks like they haven't had a shower in 3 weeks because they haven't?
Cushy-pushy?
Yeah, that's a new one. Oh, cushy-pushy.
Where the hell did you come up with that?
Oh, it's kind of like a British thing, you know, the cushy-pushy. Oh dear, would you like to go for a little cushy-pushy after a few beers? Yeah, I think it's a good expression. Yeah, hey, hon, you wanna go to the outhouse and we'll have some privacy there.
You know what's coming up in a minute? We're going to talk to Well, you're going to interview the new guy who wants to be producer.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
Richard Boner, his name is.
Yeah, I hear he's quite the individual. I understand he's from Australia.
He's from Australia, and he used to be a wrestler.
Oh, hey, good idea.
It says he used to know George Martin too. That's a Beatles producer. For the under 50 crowd.
Oh dear, what about that? I don't know. We'll be interviewing the Richard Boner from Australia.
Really?
Yes.
You're not going to use that voice when you talk to him, are you?
Of course not. I'm going to talk to Richard Boner this way. Hi. Hello, Richard. How's your boner? Oh, I'm sorry.
This has been an interesting show.
Yeah, can you imagine if your name was Richard Boner? Imagine high school. Would Dick Boner please stand up and read the commencement class?
Is this how you get ready to interview this guy? You're going to make fun of his name before he shows up? Come on, Tim.
We just call him Mr. Dick.
Maybe I should do the interview.
Yeah, I think you should do the interview.
You know,
I'll be in the background throwing out insults and injury.
I thought you were going to say throwing up. That would be funny. Oh, look where we are. We're back home.
Here we are, everybody. And now, the Mike and Tim Show presents Limited Stupidity, Mental Anguish, and Moral Imperturbity, and a wishy-cushy in the outhouse.
Oh, boy.
Yes, we should interview people on the Appalachian Trail. How many of you had a wishy-cushy in the outhouse? Only designed for people from English-speaking countries.
Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to play an old but really funny bit. Our detective mystery story. This was inspired by Firesign Theater. Some of the funniest people ever. If you've never heard of Firesign Theater, they're even funnier than we are.
Or the old radio shows.
That's not saying much.
The old radio shows from Dick Danger, Private Eye.
You know, that's what
I'm
talking about.
The Shadow knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men.
He does.
No.
Okay, so when we come back, Tim will be interviewing Richard Boner for the job of the new producer.
Yes.
Pretty exciting. So, well, crying out loud, if you sat through all this crap, you know, you might as well stick around for the last few minutes. I mean, just saying.
From Hollywood.
Cold, snowy day in November. The icicles were hanging off the outside windowsill like the death of tormented winter bums hanging around in the corner store. Yes, I opened up the detective agency early this morning. It was quiet. I was playing with a knife. Suddenly, a knock on the door. I thought to myself, a quiet. Suddenly, the door swung open, and in walked the most gorgeous dame I've seen all day.
Mr. Dick, I presume?
That's Detective Dick, ma'am. Detective Dick Richards, ma'am. Come on in and have a seat, sweetheart.
Oh, thank you, Detective.
What brings a hot bird like you on a cold day like this?
Pardon me?
Sorry, ma'am. What can I do for you?
I'm being stalked by a mysterious stranger.
Have a seat, ma'am, and we'll discuss the case. She sat down in front of me and crossed her legs, and I went cross-eyed.
There's a mysterious stranger threatening my life, Detective Dick.
What's the circumstances, ma'am?
Well, my husband has just recently passed away after returning from a trip to South America where he came into a large fortune.
What kind of money are we talking about?
Gold.
Bullion? Do you have it at home, or is it in the bank?
No, he buried it somewhere, and someone thinks I know where it is.
Well, sister, that's a cute story. We're going to have to get to the bottom of this. What kind of a mind game did she think I was playing? I thought to myself. All right, miss, how much money are we talking about here?
500 million in gold.
500 million? That's a lot of cash. You could buy a lot of fancy clothes with that.
What are you trying to say? Are you going to protect me from the men in black or not?
So that's what the bad guys are wearing today? Men in black, eh?
Yes, men in black.
All right, sister, you better tell me all about it.
Well, just the other day, I received a very strange letter from my husband, which is strange because he's been dead for 2 months. And in it, he told me that he buried the gold in a certain place, and he left clues around the house to reveal the location of the gold. But I have not yet found any of them. Here's the letter right here.
What kind of clues are we talking about?
Suddenly, before she could answer,
The lights went out and the phone rang. Dick Richards, Private Eye, how can I help you? The voice on the phone was hideous.
Detective Richards?
That's what I said? What can I do for you?
Yeah, Detective, this is Colonel Eva Braun, and I am looking for a woman.
Sure, buddy, aren't we all?
Detective, you may have noticed that your lights have gone out.
Yeah, so what?
Pay very close attention, Detective. The woman in your office carries certain secrets my associates and I are anxious to retrieve. There would be a substantial monetary reward for you if you were to keep her occupied until we can get there to retrieve her.
Oh, yeah? That sounds like a dirty deal to me.
Mr. Dick, I can assure you that the reward will be substantial, but let me also assure you that failure to cooperate will result in your immediate demise. I will call you back in 1 minute.
I hung up the phone and sprang into action.
Detective, what's going on? What's going on?
Come on, sister. I'll protect you. Let's get the hell out of here.
Oh,
I grabbed her by the arm, threw open the door, and ran down the back stairs.
oh, is it the man in black? Is it the man in black?
That's right, dollface. Let's get out of here. I threw open the door, and 3 guys with machine guns blocked our path.
Detective Dick Richards. I am Colonel Von Braun. Thank you for delivering the young lady into our arms.
What's this?
What? I never.
Come now, Detective. My men are surrounding you. You have no chance of escaping.
Detective, save me.
Well, dollface, it looks like the cards are stacked against me. Sorry. What are you going to do with her, Von Braun?
We're going to extract the information and the clues from her as to the location of the hidden gold.
I don't know where there's any hidden gold. I don't know where there's any.
Yes, hidden in her subconscious are the clues, and we will administer the chemicals and the practices necessary to retrieve the information.
You vicious, unscrupulous, gold-hungry snap.
No, you bastards. Keep your hands off me.
Sorry, dollface. See you later.
Oh, no, help, no, please. No, Detective, help me. Find out what happens next. Don't forget to tune in next week to the next nail-biting episode of Detective Dick Richards, Gumshoe Crime Fighter.
Hi.
But first, a word from your announcer.
This is Damien Snod. I play a lawyer on TV, but I'm not really one. When I need legal advice, I talk to Freakum, Longtongue, Rudefish, and Goldstein. Remember, folks, the next time you get picked up for child pornography, it's Freakum, Longtongue, Rudefish, and Goldstein. So remember, friends, when you have legal trouble, it's Freakum, Longtongue, Rudefish, and Goldstein. Hello, everybody, and here we are. We've been looking for a new producer here for quite some time, and today we're going to be introducing, sir, what is your name there, sir?
Oh, hello there. Richard Boner.
Oh, hello, Mr. Boner. Yes, we're looking for a new producer, and you're the first one who's applied for our position here as head producer, Mr. Boner.
Jolly good.
We'd like to shake your hand on that. Welcome to the interview. And could you please tell us some of your...
Call me Dick. Everybody calls me Dick.
Oh, hello, Dick. Could you please tell us some of your qualifications for the actual position of a producer here at the Mike and Tim Show?
Oh, fair dinkum, mate. I used to be a wrestler in Australia. You mind if I call you Tim?
Yeah, you can call me Tim. Yes, that's fine.
Tim, I used to be a wrestler. And did you know that Foster's is Australian for beer, mate?
Yes, I've heard of that. I'd like to know your qualifications for the position of, head producer here on the Mike and Tim Show. I understand you are a wrestler, like you said.
That's right, mate. Yeah, people think that I'd be a good producer because I'm a bit of a dick, you know.
What's it being a dick have to do with being an actual producer on the show?
Sometimes it takes a dick to get things done, Tim.
And how does that relate to the actual production of the show being a dick?
Can't you tell, Tim?
No, actually, I can't tell exactly from you being a dick whether that's got anything to do with being an actual dick on the show or can you be a really dicky producer?
That is what I mean, Tim. I'll be a real dick whenever there's trouble, and we'll straighten it right out, you know? I'll take this attitude of wrestling to my new job here as the Australian producer for the, what's the name of this?
The Mike and Tim Show.
Mike and Tim Show.
Oh, wait. Let me qualify.
Are you Tim?
Yes, I'm Tim. And this is the Mike and Tim Comedy Show.
Very nice.
So we need a real dick to fill this position. We've had lots of problems with producers in the past where they came on the show and they were very, very quickly and they left the show because they did not have enough dick.
Well, I think you'll find that I'm all dick, Tim. Oh, don't call me Richard Boner for nothing, eh?
Oh, yes, very good.
I think,
Yes, we'll be talking with you in the near future here. We have lots of other people that we have to interview, but you look like you've got the biggest dick. So therefore, your possibilities are very good. Being you could be the head dick of the Mike and Tim Show.
I think I get pretty big. Let me just put it that way.
Yes, it surely looks like you do. Yes. Thank you very much, and
all right,
we'll be seeing you shortly.
All right.
Well, there you have it, folks. We've been interviewing quite a number of people here at the Mike and Tim Show for head dick. Due to the fact that the Mike and Tim Show is produced by a highly qualified team of experts, but lately the experts have been getting tired, and therefore what we need to do is make sure all of the dicks are in line to produce the show. And as you can see, we just interviewed one big dick.
Yeah, I think that went
quite well.
I think that went really well.
He seems to have all the balls to go with it too.
He seems to have the balls to go with it.
If you got the balls, we need a dick.
My wife suggested we should do our beer review at the end, so we're not so drunk.
Well, I agree. Having the beer review at the beginning is the staple of our show.
I think that.
You ever see that?
I don't think it's gonna make a difference in Tim's behavior.
Have you ever seen the advertisement in England? White with bread or with white bread? The beer for breakfast. With bread. With bread. They call it white bread or with bread. They use beer for a food. I mean, I don't know how that works.
Well, people.
Can you imagine having beer for breakfast?
Well, beer does have some things in common with bread, strangely enough.
Yes, it does. They're both needed.
So, I think that
mead and bread.
I think that it's time to say thanks for tuning in, and
we do appreciate that. Well, like we said before, we'll probably be having some little bit fill-in bits because we're going to take a little bit of hiatus for July.
Tim might have some more hiker stuff. We'll definitely have some more hiker stuff. For you hiker type people.
And the other interesting thing, if we can pull it off, we may be live from our PH Cabin Shelter on the Appalachian Trail on the 15th of July.
So stay tuned to the old Mike and Tim channel on YouTube. For
updates.
What we'll do is we will post an update if that happens, or if it's going to happen.
And it's going to happen.
Or if it's liable to happen.
It's liable to happen?
There's a possibility of it happening.
How does that work? Hi, it's liable to happen. Is that, liable to happen. Let's do like some different English. Liable to happen? That sounds like pig Latin.
Does it? So, I got to do some technical stuff too. When we come back in August, I'm going to have some new stuff.
Oh, what do we got? What do we got?
We're going to be having some new stuff.
Oh, new stuff. What do we got?
I got to reach behind the green screen here.
Oh, hey, we got a green screen. We're sophisticated. How about a blue screen? Oh, hey, take a look at this, folks.
This is my new instrument.
We don't only
play. Dulcimer.
We don't only play. We play well.
It's called the dulcimer, and I'll
demonstrate.
Play a little bit real quick before we leave. But we're going to be coming back with a lot of new stuff. We're going to rearrange the studio here a little bit.
Hey, why don't you play that song about Whiskey and Jug?
Oh, now it's out of tune. You know why? Because it got hot in here.
It got hot. It got hot in here. It could be hot over there.
I'm gonna stop the show right now if you don't stop singing. I've told you about this before.
My lady, she died.
Tim, your contract says that you are not allowed to sing. for any reason whatsoever.
She was rather dead. We buried her in a small coffin with her face facing down because she was dead.
All right, that's a little better. All right, I'll play a quick tune, and then we'll be heading out. Thanks for watching.
We do appreciate the support because we are desperate. And according to somebody,
I don't know where you're getting this from.
According to somebody,
I'm not
we're
desperate.
just pathetic, but we say we
Borderline.
are. We say we are more than borderline pathetic. We're perfectly pathetic. Good mountain tune, huh? Very nice rendition. Was that the Whiskey Over the Mountain or Mountain Over the Whiskey?